Oh no. Oh no. Chat, I just looked at the counter. Oh no, it's turned to hours! 95 hours and 59 minutes to go until the start of Extra Life. Oh Lord. We are no longer in days. We're back once again, we are as well. I'm joining you drinking Beppis this evening. Very good. Flower, thank you very much for the raid, everybody. Flower Reverie, you should go check them out if you haven't done so. Playing some Daymare 1994 Sandcastle today. Seemed pretty good. Seemed alright. Yeah, 96 hours to go until Extra Life chat. I'm going to go through the schedule. Here it is, schedule for the week. Monday, today, we're going to be playing some Resident Evil 0. I don't think we finish it today, but I think we get a pretty decent chunk towards finishing it. I think this is the penultimate stream, that would be my assumption. Tuesday's going to be Resident Evil 6. Should be the finale of the Chris and Piss campaign, joined by Flora Reverie, speaking of, who raided me today. In co-op. And you'll have to wait a week to see who the next special guest is. So that should be fun. Now, usually, chat, on an Extra Life week, I would take the Thursday off in order to kind of like, you know, have a little chill down session before Extra Life starts. Have the night off. However, Tuesday this week happens to be fucking Halloween night, doesn't it? So, I can't really do a Spooktober and not do a horror stream on Spooktober. Like, that would be insane. Like, it's the Halloween night. Jeppo, well aware, thank you. Clocks are back 1 hour. I did accidentally write GMT +1 on the schedule, but that's transitional woes. I rectify it next week. But yes, we are indeed back an hour now in the UK. But yes, the thing on the schedule that is sticking out like a sore thumb, chat. Extra Life. The 24-hour charity marathon starting on Friday, going until Saturday from 7 PM until 7 PM. Back on the Gimme the Valium time, that's right. Let's bring the schedule up, shall we? In fact, let's just do the whole lot real quick. Real quick, like. While this very creepy music plays. So, I won't go through it in a long fashion, chat, but I will just very quickly. You know what? I'll get rid of the donation link for now, just because I don't want it to overlap the music that's currently playing. But you can go to vot.gg/extralife if you'd like to donate. We'll have obviously a lot more information on that during the night. However, folks, that's the schedule. We have EDF 6 starting off, 3 hours of EDF. I'm looking forward to that. I've been waiting to play EDF 6 since it got announced. So, we're a little late to the party, but I'll get to start off a marathon with it. That's always good. Then we're going to be playing Dale and Dawson's Stationary Supplies, a community game. So there'll be a bunch of people on mic from the community joining us, so that one should be fun. It's like social deduction, but in an office. Devour afterwards, 11:30 to 1 PM, 1 AM rather, sorry. Horror game, co-op horror game. So I get to shit my pants for an hour and a half before we go bug killing at 1 AM till 4 AM, which Rob has asked me like every day if we can just like go and do one more mission just to make sure Helldivers 2 works. And I have to keep being like, no, Rob. No, you have to wait. The man really wants to play Helldivers. Co-op stores can be horror, yes. Finally let you know I'm available for that. Yes, indeed. If anyone hasn't yet and do want to come along for any of those games from the community, let me know in a DM on Discord. We are running out of slots, actually. Well, Dale and Dawson's one of the few games we're not running out of slots for because it's like 22 player max lobby, but Multiplayer platform golf has got 3 slots left, and Supermarket Together's got 4 slots left. Right. Abiotic Factor after Helldivers 2, kind of like Half-Life scientists in a survival scenario. Should be pretty fun. Chained Together, if you want to see us swear at each other and have a Jump King-like experience at 5:30 in the morning, chat, you can join us for that. Until we get onto the quickfire block where we play 6 games, half an hour each. Starting with Super Bunny Men. If you don't know what that game is, don't look it up, just come along, and you'll have a very good time, I'm sure. There's always a game in the quickfire slot that makes us go, like, insane. I think that's going to be the one this year. For sure. Quake 3 Arena after that. We're going to be playing a little bit freeze tag. Chat, you should be able to join us if you want, if you have Quake set up, but also at the same time, I'm not too sure because Tom has done a bunch of modding to the server and I don't know if you can download the assets, so joining us on that one is going to be a question mark. We'll see. After that, Blood and Bacon, very cheap, little co-op sort of Serious Sam enemies running at you type thing. Then it's going to be Jeopardy Online, or J-Party as it's called, followed by Star Wars Jedi Academy. We're going to go and find a random server somewhere and just resurrect it for a day, or for a half hour. And then finally in the quickfire stuff, we're going to be doing Slackers Carts of Glory. It's like downhill slalom game, basically. It's not quite a racer, it's like you're setting times. It should be interesting. Super Bunny Man, definitely the one to drive you insane. I've seen several streams of it, yeah. We're playing a 4-player co-op mod as well, so it should be interesting. And then 10 AM chat is what we refer to as, or I refer to as Cider O'Clock. That's where I'm going to have a little bit of a tipple to help get me through the back half of Extra Life, you know? We're going to play some Plate Up as well, the classic. Only Chief's Cook. I like insane. How's that? Welcome. After Plate Up, we'll be playing some multiplayer platform golf, another community game that you can all come and join in with. Then we're going to be going into the Mines of Moria, Diggy Diggy Hole, as the Lord of the Rings Return to Moria for 3 hours. And then 4 PM, it's going to be Supermarket Together, which should be good. You guys are going to come and help us run the Votmart, or whatever we call it. So that should be fun. Eat Pant Mart. Finally, we'll see off Extra Life 2024 with Party Animals, which, since last time we played, has had a huge update. I think now it has the entirety of Mario Kart in it. Well, it's not quite the entirety, but it's called Nemo Kart. It has its own Mario Kart now. That happened since last time I played Party Animals. So I'm intrigued as to what the fuck's going on there. Right. Now, I'm going to go through these quickly, chat. I'm going to mainly go through my own incentives. But we are doing incentives. You can find this on my Twitter, or you can find it in the Discord under server events if you want to find this information. But yes, every year we do incentives. Every time we hit a certain milestone, you will unlock a new stream in the future that we will do out of these options here. So, like I say, I'm just going to go through my own ones. For 2250, I'm going to be doing a thing called King's Field Trip, where I'm going to play through a full playthrough of King's Field 4, a notoriously cryptic game, chat. And by notoriously cryptic, I mean, like, almost incomprehensibly cryptic in ways. And we're going to figure it out together with a Logicoma, who is going to be my only source of information, and the only information we're going to have is notes that he has made in a notebook. So, if we come across something like a map or whatever, if we come across, like, you know, signposting and, like, an NPC who's telling us to come and do something or whatever, I've got to rely on Logicoma's notes. So that should be fun. Sierra used to run a puzzle hotline, the games like King's Field 4, exactly. I will also point out the group ones, because I'm involved in those as well, obviously. The next one over that, 2500, we'll do the Vot Bomb Squad, which is 2 teams, 3v3. Keep talking, no one explodes. Losing team has a punishment. We're not going to tell you what that punishment is yet, chat. I will only tell you that it's not going to be money related. Because Extra Life is expensive. We are going to be donating ourselves as well, but Extra Life is an expensive event for us. We have to buy a lot of games. So it's nice sometimes not to have something that's entirely hinges on money. Consider the type of puzzle you might design when you have a hotline to sell. Yeah. My next incentive after that, and my tier 2 incentive though, is 4,000. I'll be doing a playthrough of LA Noire with my mother. Chat. MaelstromALPHA. She loves crime stuff. She loves horror games. Well, not games. She loves horror films, but she sat down and watched me play Resident Evil 4, the original, because she was interested in the story. And she watches all the films of horror games and then ends up telling me about the story, and I'm like, that's not how it happened in the game. However, yeah, she's going to join me for that. We're going to do, her basically she's going to like help me solve the crimes, but also I'm going to run a bunch of like additional activities, chat. You know, like the, get your parents to name all the Pokemon, all that sort of stuff. There's a lot of driving in that game. I'm going to get my mum to do all that stuff while we're doing that. So it should be fun. I would donate myself, but the children's hospital wouldn't want my body parts. Me neither. It's like a sack of potatoes down there. Right. And the final thing I'll point out is the 5,000. That's the other group one. The VOT Community Creativity Jam chat. We will be hosting a creativity jam if you hit our target this year. $5,000. It's a lot. I know. But everybody fucking surprises us every year. And we smash out these targets every year. It's ridiculous. So I am hopeful that we might hit it. I will say also, if we do hit it, we do have stretch goals planned. We've now learned over the years that we have to plan out stretch goals ahead of time, because people come in and they absolutely ridiculously demolish our targets sometimes, and then we just have nothing, and we're like, uh-oh. And then it's scary. Which one is the VOT tub? We've already said VOT tub will be $1 million. I will get in a hot tub with Rob if someone donates $1 million. Sure. I'm not above that. Anyway, we'll host the VOT Community Creativity Jam chat, as I said. And it's not, the reason it's not a game jam is because we'll be accepting kind of anything. If it's a game, like a mod you've made for something, it could be like, you know, a character mod. Edit levels in like a level editor or whatever that's VOT related. Artwork you've drawn, music you've made, pretty much anything. We'll get you guys to submit it, and then we will review them all on a future VOT Sunday. So there you go. Someone get Elon on the line. He's an idiot. We can convince him to give us $1 million. He is an idiot. You're not wrong. All right, there it is, chat. That was Extra Life. I've gone through it. I'll probably do a brief version of that on Thursday as well. Because it'll be the day before. However, with 95 hours, 45 minutes left to go for Extra Life, it's probably about time I go and play some Resident Evil, isn't it? I didn't check to see if I'd left myself a message last time, and I'm almost certain I probably did. Because I did a bunch of stuff, but I think I'll be okay. I think we were in that laboratory, right? What's the worst that can happen? Billy jumping through the air! Final Fantasy antagonist. Resident Evil 0. This game has some weird DLC, chat. Has some, like, DLC for, like, t-shirt brands. Resident Evil and stuff. 0. Alright. Rebecca in the machine room. You say. You are entering an insane world. Alright, chat. Last time we left off, some stuff was going down, I believe. Billy's got a gun and some Molotovs. I've got some Molotovs and some fuel and some ink ribbons. I'm guessing I'm gonna need to put them down before too long. Don't we come across a room soon? I think we do, don't we? Where I can put things in a lift for billiards to pick up. I think we do. He's gonna phone me soon, I think. And be like, what the fuck, help me! So, that's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna leave these in here for now, though. We also need to get the red chemical so we can open this up. Because this is currently jammed shut. Where were we last time? Here. We were here last time. In this this area. Which is the laboratory. This is also locked, right? It's locked, you can't open it. Yes. Quite. So there's a couple of things I need to do. I need to go and push the button for the hallway. Which will put Billy in danger, potentially. We also need to go into this other room. There's at least 2 enemies for me to fight in this next room that's coming up. This section is actually quite interesting, chat. I'm actually rather enjoying how they've done this. They've made it... He's got all he needs. He's got Molotovs. They've made it so that, like... you have to actually rely on the whole kind of switching between people and, like, thinking ahead of what you're doing with your items and such. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is, I think, playing to this game's strengths, for sure. There's at least one zombie that gets up here. It's this guy. Definitely looking at someone. See that? He's auto-spinning. Put this in the mixing set. Yes. Form the stripping agent. And now I believe I can combine that with this. And now we have this. Whatever the fuck that is. Blue sculpture, specifically shaped in the form of a leech. Key for a door, I think. If you didn't do that, you'd have to go all the way back to the room in the mansion. Yep. Leech growth records. February 3rd, 1978. Administered tea into 4 leeches. Right, we read this before, chat, but this, I believe, is important. 4... They double their numbers. Wait, did we read this before? You know what, I'm just going to read it again. Administered tea into 4 leeches. Their will to survive leads them to parasitism and predation. They breed and multiply. Such a single-minded biology makes them attractive candidates for bioweapon research. Afterwards, no major changes observed. Right, and then 7 days after, they grow and double their former size. Signs of transformation emerging. Spawning successful, they double their numbers in 1 hour. Okay, so that's 4, 8. But the ravenous appetites leads them to cannibalism. Hasten to increase food supply, but lost 2, 6. 4, 8, 6. Provided them with live feed, but lost half, 3, when the live food fought back. However, the leeches are learning from experience, and they begin to exhibit group attack behavior. They are also ceasing cannibalism. Their evolution is exceeding expectations. They no longer exhibit individual behavior, even when not feeding. They move as a collective. I consume everything that I offer them with remarkable efficiency. And employees stumbled on my experiments. Can human be a food source? How will the leeches respond? A worthy of commemoration today, they began to mimic me. Surely they recognize their father. Wonderful children, no one will take you away. So, yes, that's... The zombie is going to get up. That's what I was expecting. I'm going to go take that green herb in the other room, I guess. I didn't want to do that. But I guess we're in here now. Bit busy, Billy. Billy, you can take it. You're a big man. Okay, he's on purple caution, actually, or not purple. That was actually really bad. But I feel like he survives better than she does. So maybe in the grand scheme of things, we'll call that a win. Right, this is probably as good a time as any. Because if I really fuck this up, like, this is probably as good a time as any for me to try and get this guy down, and then if I really fucked it up, I can just reload. That was why I didn't want to go in that room. I knew that was coming up. You fucking idiot. You should be dead, right? Right, I used too many of those, but I guess we'll take that. That's could be worse. Right, we're gonna heal up with Billy. It was a little sloppy. But I think in the grand scheme of things, that certainly could have gone worse. Alright. Yeah, question, Flower. You said if I didn't go all the way... If I didn't have that green herb chemical or whatever, you said I had to go all the way back. But what about this? Is this not green chemical? Is this different? Investigators report. Dr. Marcus, co-founder of President Spencer of the Umbrella Corporation, disappeared 20 years ago. The results of his research have been kept under wraps the entire time. The reason became clear here at the training facility run by Dr. Marcus. Well, not here exactly, but... Vinci, welcome.
Yeah. Look at this. I have a donkey here.
Sure, random sound effect. Not here exactly, but underground. When we ventured below, we understood. There we found out the evidence of Dr. Marcus's research into a T-virus prototype called Progenitor. Evidence of hideous experimentation that used company employees as guinea pigs. We cannot know how many were forced to become subjects, but based on the evidence, no less than 20 individuals are involved. Some of them were deliberately taken to keep the corporation's secret safe. Where the Doctor is now, I don't know, but considering the recent rapid growth of Umbrella Corporation, can't help but think that this research is continuing. Yes, his experimentation lives and continues to grow in the dark. Those things, the fruit of his research, they fill this facility. The rest of the notebook pages are missing. Didn't know there was a canister there. Also, thank you for the healing. No, let's just see if it is the green chemical. Okay, so we would have been fine, I guess. Maybe they added that. Like, oh, we fucked up. In my defense, it's still a stupid mechanic. It's fair. I don't disagree. Alright, chat, here's what we're gonna do. You can have one of these. I think I also sent Billy up. I don't know why I sent Rebecca up, to be honest. I just wanted to give Rebecca a chance, I guess. I was like, you know what, it's your time to shine, Rebecca. Alright, I'm gonna send the first aid back down, I think. I'm also going to get hold of the ink ribbons and we're going to make another save. Take this. Put this in the old health corridor. Leave that there. Combine those together. Got one Molotov. I guess I don't want one Molotov, but I suppose there's no harm in having one Molotov. Right? Do I want to send anything else up to Rebecca while I'm here? Don't think so. I think now Rebecca needs to go on a little excursion and grab some stuff. This should be safe. Unless they spawned a bunch of zombies, coming back and forth here should be totally fine. So I want to go forward and left. Easy. I'd say there's always a possibility they've spawned a bunch of stuff, don't get me wrong. Alright, Rebecca's on caution, but that doesn't mean we need to heal. We're going to combine those. We're going to grab... Yeah. Okay, you know what? We'll leave this here for now. And we'll grab the other two things. No, I don't... There we go. Normalina, howdy, welcome. I hope you're having a fine Monday. Right, Rebecca. Some more things to send. This area doesn't seem very big. Which is not a bad thing. Quite happy about that. Item is too large. Oh, that's annoying. You know what? Sure, that's fine. I've had better, but I'm wrapped up in a blanket and I'm making pasta, so it's getting better. That's all we can ask for the day. Improvement. Alright, we're going to take this ink ribbon. We are going to... I have like 7, right? 6. Okay, we're going to make a save. Actually, no, you know what? Real quick. Rebecca, send the remaining handgun ammo you have. Just purely because it's 3 bullets and it's taking up an entire inventory slot. As much as I don't like leaving you with only 15 bullets, we're about to make a save, so if that ends up being like a big mistake, then we can try and rectify it. But for now, let's give you an extra inventory slot. Okay, now we save. Now we save. Just had a minor heart attack, looked at the clock on my microwave in my fridge. What do you mean it's 8:30? Yeah, no. That'll get you. I'm so used to all my devices updating like manually now that when something doesn't, it's upsetting, to say the least. You know what? Billy has 1 Molotov? Do I have more Molotovs outside? I might do. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We'll just leave that there. We'll continue on. Right, so I've just made a save. This is now reconnaissance, right? At this point, I can't, like, really fuck up because we have nothing to lose. We've gotten all the stuff we want. We can just rock on. Continue on. Oh, I should go get my healing. And probably put this gas canister down. I'm assuming at some point we're both going to be able to run around this area. Like maybe once I get Billy through the ground floor area, he can meet up with me. But for now, we're still split, so... Because we've also got this this whole extra room in here we can do something with. I do technically have 6 Molotovs, so if something something needs bigger firepower, I do have it. I'd like to save them for leeches, but it might not be an option. Especially as I only have 1 full handgun worth of ammo on Rebecca at the moment. As soon as I take like any hits, I need to heal as well. That's kind of important. Right, so this door is decorated with a bust of Marcus. There's a space in the base for some kind of object. Yes. I believe it's this. Nothing happens. Maybe you're using the wrong key? Huh. Okay. Well, then I'm willing to bet. Well, it's not even really a bet, is it? It's not much of a bet at all. I need to send this to Billy. Billy's gonna need this to unlock something downstairs that will then get me a different key that I will have to use. The blue leech charm. Okay, Billy's got one Molotov, bunch of shotgun. I'm kind of tempted just to send the Molotov up, if it allows me. I kind of don't want the Molotov. Right now, Rebecca having that probably makes more sense because it doesn't take up an extra inventory slot. Jesus Christ. Why did that get me? I'm just literally sending things back and forth through an elevator and that fucking got me. Just wasn't expecting it. I'm getting you a lot recently, yeah. I think as we're getting to the end of some of these games, I'm getting a bit more on edge. Because, like, stuff's getting harder now. There's red chemical down here, too. No shit. Alright. Device for entering a combination. But it's missing a part and can't be used. Okay. Ooh. Well, you know what I'm gonna have to do here, chat. Off I go. One of my weird favorite things about VOT is making all my logos for each of the games. Making all your logos for each of the games. How do you mean? Sorry. Talk on that. Speak on that. Oh, VOT Extra Life. Oh, VOT Extra Life. Oh, sorry. Right, yes. Stop making it an image, Twitch. That makes sense now. Chat, this is a bit of a rigmarole what I'm having to do here, but can't say spoopy either. I think they got rid of that emote. Another one you're on about though is like the ghost, right? No, don't put the give me the handgun back. I didn't mean to put the handgun in there. No, give it back. Oh, for... No. Don't take it. Send it back. Have it back. Oh, for... Have I really got to pick it up? Put it back in the... Oh, my God. Yes, I'll send something to the reference room. Wait, oh, no, wait, no, Spoopy is there. Oh, it's lowercase s. Oh, they didn't get rid of it. Get your gun back, you tit. It's like the idea of Billy being like, no! Put my gun in there! She's gonna think I give him her a gun! It's not like he's attaching notes. And he's like, oh god, I hope she sends it back. And then it gets up there and Rebecca's like, why the fuck has he sent me his gun? They have radios? I guess. They never use them. So I'll be shocked if they'd use it in this situation, to be honest. The only time he ever seems to use it is when he's getting attacked or whatever. Alright, send something to the reference room. That was a lot of back and forth just because stupid fucking Billy can't mix herbs together. God damn it. Oh, Billy no brains over here. I guess I'll take this herb with me in case I need heal. Right, because I'll be using this, so I think that'll be going. So I'll have at least 2 slots left over. Alright, Billy. It's your turn, buddy. That took a long time, so let's hope we don't have to do that again. If we do, we'll learn our lesson, I guess. No! Didn't get me. Have this.
Stop! You violated the law.
Welcome. How you doing, Sam? This door is decorated with a bust of Marcus as a space and for some kind of object. Damn it. Well, I think, to be fair, I was gotten pretty recently by one, so that was just bad timing. Morbo, howdy. Yeah, there we go, right? We go through there, there's 2 rooms in here, and then we get the part that will probably unlock the thing, and then we can meet up with Rebecca. Hey Maelstrom, I'm just wondering if you're all planning to use a shared chat feature for this year's Extra Life. I know stream together isn't always perfect, so I was just curious. Yes, we are indeed planning to use the shared chat feature for this year's Extra Life. It'll be our first time actually using it, so hopefully it's good. But, yes. For people who don't know what that means, no matter whose stream you're in, all of us will see all of the chats. And it'll have a little icon next to your name, showing what chat you came from. So we'll be able to finally circumvent one of the major annoyances with doing multi-streams. But this room. Sounds like a safe room. But it's anything but, I bet. It's quite nice in here. Nice. Mysterious objects are floating in the water. They're called fish, Billy. Called fish. Oh, fireworks going off, chat. Put the, take the input reg coil. The what? Something else here. One of these guys is not like the other in this fucking photograph. Oh shit. Ah yes, it's me and all of my college buddies along with our friend PS2 Jimmy. Surprised that wasn't a feature earlier when multi-stream stuff. Finally Twitch has the one thing Mixer did good yet. It was an issue to do with multi and commenting by jumping channels. Yeah. Thankfully, haven't any fireworks since the ones almost scared me to death. Why is he? He's like 8 foot tall as well. There's something written on the back of the photograph. To James, to commemorate your graduation, 1939. This is gonna spawn an enemy, Billy. Because I can't read.
Judging from the age, that guy could be Marcus's son or grandson.
Okay, that didn't need to be a cutscene, but okay. Allow me to take the gun bullets, please. Hello? Huh? What the fuck? Thank you very much for the clip, The Boys and PS2 Jimmy, that's the one. Guys, what is this? Necessary to get the cable car moving again. The what? It's like a big fuse, yeah. Also tough for Walkman. I mean, I guess I just need to go back through the room, right? What's the worst that can happen? They'll throw an enemy at me and I have to shoot it with a shotgun. That guy's sleeping. You lucky son of... Oh, no, he did not live. Oh, come off it. 2 shots that didn't headshot with a shotgun? That's just unlucky. Shotgun answers all questions. That's right. Despite a few cracks, this pot looks quite a valuable work of art. Ah, you have a different thing. Right, I understand. Try of expensive looking art supplies. For some reason, just looking at them sends a chill up your spine. Why would that be, Billy? Guess I'll leave... I don't know, I'll leave the fucking fuse behind, maybe? I mean, I need to bring all of this stuff back. Billy's afraid of antiques. Yeah. It's not far away. So I could just make 2 runs and bring all the stuff back. But it makes more sense. Let's leave that there for now, because it might spawn enemies. Very sad they delayed Silent Hill Ascension Season 2 this year. It's almost its year anniversary. You might be the only person, Flower, that I know that actually wants to watch that. And I'm beginning to think it's not ironic anymore. I think you just enjoy it, but you love that shit. I still find it unbelievable it won an award. I love it! See, I'm not sure. Maybe it is ironic, chat. I can't tell. That show transcends shite. Yeah. Flower telling us he's a sicko without telling us he's a sicko. Yeah. It is a bag of shit. Let's all just be real for a second. It is a bag of shit. You can enjoy it as a bag of shit. Don't get me wrong. That's fine. I've watched plenty of bad movies and laughed at them and had a good time. Like, that's a thing that you can do. But it is shit. Like, that needs to be clarified. And the award they won, as far as I can tell, might be a made-up award that was made just for the show. It was like, you won the award in excellence in new generational interactive video games that aren't video games technology award. Chat, is that a different color to the other? It said green. It looked the same. Maybe I just want to know where Berryman47 went after his appearance in the Norwegian forests. Actual player. Quote unquote. Berryman. Do you think if I told Billy to, he'd like huff the red chemical? Just because he has no idea like what he's doing. It's like, you want me to do that? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna need this, Rebecca, because you have no shotgun. So this is like your only ammo, really. I hope that's enough for whatever I've got to put up with in this next room or two. I also am going to need to send up the green leech. A lot of awards the companies have to pay to be in consideration, so it's a good chance they're the only ones in contest for it. Let's see if Alexa knows. Alexa, what award did Silent Hill Ascension win?
Silent Hill Ascension has won 1 award, including 1 Emmy.
Alexa, what was the name of the award Silent Hill Ascension won?
From Gamespress.com. Silent Hill Ascension wins the Emmy Award for Outstanding Innovation in Emerging Media Programming from the 76th Annual Creative Emmy Awards.
Emergent... I don't even remember what it was. It's so bullshit. It's such bullshit. It's like emergent media? Is that what it was? I feel like they had to make up something that explained, like, how it was not somehow both not a game and not a TV show. Like, they managed to miss the mark on both fronts. Right, we're obviously going to make another save because we did a bunch of stuff. Probably the only one nominated in a brand new award they just created. Yeah. You did the thing, yay award. How do we make an award for this without accidentally still allowing Bandersnatch to win? That's it, you've got it. You figured out the ruse. There's an entire room I don't have access to up here. I'm not sure why. This leads to a hallway. I have a horrible feeling that we're gonna eat shit and die here, but... we just saved! Brave Boy buff is in effect, and all that. So, let's find out, shall we? Let's find out how woefully unprepared I am as Rebecca up here. It's just a fella on the floor? Right, well, he's dead. I thought you were going to get up, but... we're still in caution. That's fine. If anything, that was good use of our boot, as opposed to... gun. We saved gun. And now we get a lot more gun. It's a corpse in a body bag. You get the feeling it was just stuffed in there. Take the sterilizing agent. Yes. Okay. Containers look like they used to store dead bodies. Strange smell emanates from inside. Sterilizing agent. I think I know what room that goes to. 33 bullets, 1 heal, and the sterilizing agent. We're probably okay. This guy's gonna get up. No? Is the device for pumping gas into the room next door. The device is empty now. That guy's gonna get up. And probably the other guy. I'm probably gonna need to heal in here. This be the device for injecting gas into the room. And I'll just grab that breeding room key. I don't think I need to be back in here for any reason. Do I? I don't think so. I'm not wasting any more ammo in here then. The only reason I ever need to go in there is to, like, pass through it, which I think will be fine. I don't like the idea of this room much. Don't seem to need the key anymore. Throw it away. I'm liable to die here. But let's go. We've got one heal and a bunch of handgun ammo and some Molotovs. I have a horrible feeling it's going to be a boss. As good as a boss. As good as a boss. I'm still on caution. Please don't die. That was some bullshit stun locking, though. Jesus Christ, we went back to danger again. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the relax. Take the dial. Yes. Thank you, Anomalina. Alright, well, the dial goes to Billy. They wouldn't spawn any more enemies, I don't think, at this point. This room is scary because there might be enemies in it. Like, at the door, but there's not, so we're good. Anomalina giveth, Anomalina taketh away. Didn't know there were two doors. Well, as the jump scare didn't get me, you do get a random sound effect from my sound effect board. So, enjoy this.
That works for me!
There you go. Alright. Billy, take this. Did it say you can't carry this item? Are you full, Billy? Oh my god, he is full. Leave the ink ribbons. Wait, where did you put them, Billy? Fucking leaving them miles away from the... where I told you to, Billy. Cheers, that made my day. Well, that's good. Okay. Billy's going to take the dial. See, he definitely would have handled that fight a lot better than Rebecca did, just purely on the amount of damage taken. Plus, I'd have had the shotgun. However, having Rebecca up there meant that we get the stripping agent without having to do any, like, shenanigans and sending things around. So, it could have been a lot worse. Right, dial. Let's make sure Rebecca's alive in case something happens up here and I get attacked. Plus, he was Billy. Fucking Billy. What a name. Okay, Rebecca's good. Billy's good. Billy has dial and this coil, which I don't know if I'm going to need or not, so I guess I'll take with me for now. The room I'm going to might be, like, if I look up here, there's a room that we're kind of going to above. That might be a cable car that we're looking at in the top of that map there. I fully expect enemies to be in this area though, so... Question is, do I remember the numbers? Chat, I think I do. Device is working again. Enter a combination. Right, I believe it was 4, 8, 6, 3. Very good. Hope at the end it's revealed he wasn't Billy this whole time. What would his real name be, do you reckon? If it wasn't Billy. And why would he change it? It's gotta be something really embarrassing.
Maybe I could use this.
Finally!
Rebecca here, over.
Billy, I found something here that might make you happy. It's an aerial cable car.
Really? That's
Nigel. Humphrey. Jimmy.
Let's regroup as soon as possible. Over.
Toffle. Fucking Humphrey. That's gotta be dead. Chani Hasio, welcome. Howdy. Alright, so we're saying let's regroup as soon as we can, over. Is that what we just said? How do you intend to do that? There's a lever here. Pull it. Ah. Ah. That's how we do that. Cool. Output reg coil. Input reg coil, output reg coil. Combine that shit. No. Billy's the reg coil guy now. Doesn't seem to be getting any power. Okay. Oh. Let's say no to climbing up the ladder. Oh, we're gonna need the hook shot? Oh, we're gonna need the hook shot. I'm good, and you? I'm good, thank you, I'm good. Valerie? That's a good one. Reginald. I'm gonna go Reginald. Urinald, yeah. Muriel, like from fucking whatchamacallit? Courage the Cowardly Dog? Oh. Auto mod, okay. Fracazog from Apartment 14B. It's very alien. Automod was being a little bit overzealous with that. It happens. Alright, we're gonna climb up this ladder. Yay! Look at me! I'm Billy! Okay. I guess I'll go grab the... You got the space, right? Yeah, you got the space. I'll go grab the hook shot, right? And then we'll make a nice save, and it'll be great. Character from the Tick episode, Tick versus the Common Cold. Oh, I haven't thought about the Tick live action show in such a long time. If that's the one you're referring to, anyway. Billy vowed to become the biggest bully of them all. That was his real name, Bully. Okay, so we're gonna go sort of round the corner and hope that it didn't spawn more enemies in this little area. I think we're done with enemies in this area, I gotta be honest. If they're gonna spawn new enemies in here, then they're assholes. You're going back to the original animated series. I don't think I ever watched the animated series, actually. Weirdly. I probably should. Probably enjoy it. Question is Rebecca gonna go up again? Is it that door? It is that door. I feel like we're just gonna get back together again, and then we're gonna be separated again. Yeah, look at this! It's teammates!
Come on.
Okay.
Hooray! You know what you could watch? The hit classic Resident Evil movies. I don't want to watch those. Record data on my typewriter. Yes. I would like to record data on my typewriter, please. What do you reckon they write on the typewriter, chat? Do you reckon they write, like, Billy and Rebecca were in the laboratory. I'm about to, we're gonna get the cable car going. You know for a fact that Rebecca writes an entire essay. I imagine... Okay, we just made a save, so I'm gonna go anyway, but I imagine that we're just going up into that room and there's gonna be nothing else in there. If there's a zombie in there, I'm gonna be mad at the game.
Stay here.
Yeah.
But, we'll see. It was the best of times, it was the blurst of times. Yeah, working on their joint fan fiction. What's your favourite Resident Evil movie? I don't know if I have one. Maybe one of the CG ones, just because it was, like, cheesy. In a fun way. But even they're kind of bad. Leah and Ada sitting in the free. Oh, Shiny. No. Not like this. Trash. Trash girl. I know you meant tree. This is funny.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Alright, sick. You can drop that now. Drop it! They fucked the movies up. The story is there ripe for the taking, but they're trying to make up their own from amalgamation. And then they did that that more recent one where, like, someone apparently thought that Leon turning up late for his first day meant he's a complete bumbling, stupid, dumb fuck character. And they fucked that up as well. When you get around to Resident Evil Village Mail, I want to show you the promotional material I did for it. I think I've already seen it. It's the Ghibli stuff, right? Oh, wait, no, that was for 4. Maybe I haven't seen the promotional stuff for Village. My favourite one is the animated one where Leon is a depressed alcoholic that refuses to be of any help. It's so shit, but it's fucking hilarious. Is Resident Evil really a cornucopia of good storytelling, though? I think you could do a good, like, not playthrough. A good movie just based on, like, the events of 1. I think that would be fine. I don't think it would have been, like, anything groundbreaking, but I don't think it would have been, like, terrible. The most recent one tried to combine RE1 and 2 to really bad effect, to be honest. Yeah, but, like, that's not the fault of the story. That's the fault of the fucking director and, like, the script writing. They have never made a film that actually follows the plot of the games in any fashion, because they fuck it up every time. Can't point to the examples of, like, existing Resident Evil movies, because they're all bad. Okay, can I please, camera? Okay, thank you. No? Camera? Just there. It's there? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Oh no, not the monkeys again. No, not this. No, not like this. Oh. Billy died. Uh-oh. Ooh, no good, no good, no good, no good, no good, no good, no good. Billy? Billy, you good? Oh no. Billy's not good. Oh no! Not like this! Oh. Wait, what am I doing? This is- I have no way back down other than down where I just was. Have I fucked this? How close to Billy were you, Mael? I mean, he had my shotgun. So in that sense, relatively close. Imagine if you traded all your weapons to Billy right before this. I mean, I kind of have. I have a pistol. Which, don't kill that thing. Maybe I need the hook shot still. I'm just gonna see if I can, like, run past it. Maybe I can pull the lever and, like, run the fuck past it. I highly recommend going back on the save. Yeah, no, I also think you are correct. But right now, we may as well do what I can until I die. But don't pull the lever, okay? See ya. Ow. There's no power going to the cable car. Something must have gone wrong with its power regulator. Oh, good. I was up there for a reason. Well, let's see what I have to do. This game is odd that it kind of soft-locked you. Yeah, I guess if you're not making any saves, it's, like, really bad. But, you know, you can just go back to a previous save. So it's not the end of the world. Also, technically, I could get myself back. I could get myself back to the room with the grenade launcher and kill this thing. That was just for me. So I felt better. Okay. Yeah, we're almost certainly going to reload the save, but... Like, this is like reconnaissance right now, right? To see, like, what exactly is going on. Because we could do that without getting hit. More than anything, I kind of want to see if there's anything, like, in here that's bad. Oh my god. Start the cable car. So there's a magnum in here and the ability to start the cable car. Now, if I start the cable car, is that thing just, like, gone? This is where Flower's gonna be like, right, now hear me out. You have to move all of your items to the cable car. Right, so... uh-oh. Oh, I kind of expected it. You don't know me! So we're in a new place, the laboratory. No, wait, we did the laboratory. Where are we now? Where does that say we're going? Large elevator, Operation Cabbage? What did that say? The large elevator and Operation Cabbage? Lock from the other side. Yeah, Flower, don't worry about it. I am going to go back. We're using this as reconnaissance. This is my ability to go freely through the level and figure out what's happening next. Without any, like, real downside. The glad Spooktober is finally coming to an end. It's gone really quick. Like, shockingly quick. This Spooktober. Ooh, there's another save room in here, huh? Sick. There's a map. Thank you. This is the factory. New area, factory. We have basement 1, 2... Basement 1 and 2. It doesn't seem like a very big area. I think you got away lightly with the scariness of the game's good choices to play, just not spoopy. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, like... Not really much I can do about that. Seeing as, I've been playing them through as a series, you know? Where Resident Evil 2 scared me or whatever, Resident Evil 6 hasn't. That's not my fault. That's fucking Resident Evil 6's fault. I kind of... you know what? No, I should carry on. I was about to say I kind of want to go back in the cable car and just see if that thing is respawned. Also, Gutted Halloween's on Thursday. A lame-ass day for Halloween. It's the only reason I'm streaming on Thursday. I would normally take Thursday off for, Extra Life prep. And, like, final day before Extra Life. But the fact that we have, Halloween on a Thursday or whatever, it's like, well... Kinda have to. I'm assuming there's a boss in here. We're finding out, chat. We are going to reload before too long, but we're finding out. That camera switch made me think I was going the wrong way. What's this? Key? Factory key? Something's being displayed. Giant humanoid being is suspended in bioorganic fluid inside a capsule. Okay. I don't know where that key actually goes to. Ooh. Yeah, excuse me, 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 excuse me. I got a tummy ache. I'm assuming it probably goes to the hatch. There's nothing else in that room to grab. I don't think that was actually, like, bad. RE7 was crazy good to me, but it feels like a completely different franchise. Sometimes it's supposed to take place in the same universe. I think RE7 is a weird one. I don't think RE7 should be a Resident Evil game. Like, I think RE7 should have been its own game. They just got scared and put RE7 on the box. You know what I mean? That could have been, like, the Mold Adventures, to be honest, and, like, no one would have batted an eyelid. Oh, I cannot fucking carry it. Of course, I can't mix within my inventory, so... She got cramps. Get heat bad and some ibuprofen, yeah. I'd argue not all Halloween-themed games have to be scary. I think it's fun to mix up the schlock and funny games. I was going to do Ghost Town Pumpkin Festival, for example. I just ran out of time to plan for it. Yeah, I think that's fair as well. Also, spooky ghost game has been very spooky this year, as Flower said. Maiden in Blackwater has had its fair share of moments that have gotten me. Tall lady. I don't like tall lady. When RE4 came out, people said it wasn't really a Resident Evil game, but I know what you mean. It's very different to what came before. Well, it's just like completely different characters. Resident Evil 4 was always planned to be Leon, right? It was never not going to be Leon. It was just going to be ghosts at one point. It was going to be supernatural. But it was always going to be Leon. And it was always going to be a Resident Evil game. Resident Evil 7, Chris is in it, kind of, but he doesn't look like Chris. And it feels like it was, like, last-minute decision to make him appear, to me. They added this man with no chin in and called him Chris. And everyone else is not, like, a pre-existing character, so it's like, well... What are we doing here? Control panel is a keyhole. Mail, favorite underrated horror movie? I don't really have many horror movies that I've watched that I can classify an underrated one, I gotta be honest. If I'm being truthful. Right, so what did I actually do? The up key has been inserted, now the turntable should move. What turntable? What turntable? Favorite. Oh, I'm saying... Oh, you mean like just favorite, like non-underrated? Again, having not seen like too many movies, honestly. Favorite horror movie? I don't know, it's tough because I don't get scared by horror movies. So I think like my criteria for favorite horror movie might be a little different. I kind of like look for funny horror movies. I'm going to be a little boring, probably, for some people. And if you classify it as such, if you don't, then I will go for the one before it. But if you classify it as a horror movie, which I think it should be, yeah, no, it's a horror movie. I was about to say, well, no, I was about to say Hot Fuzz, but it's not. But Shaun of the Dead, I guess. I don't know, why not? I found that movie funny at the time when it came out. It's been a long time since I've watched it. I think I like Hot Fuzz better, but it's not a horror movie. I was thinking that that had, like, I guess it's got, like, horror elements in it. Like gore and stuff, but it's not a horror movie. Lower the turntable. Horror comedy. Yeah. I'm imagining this is where the boss fight's gonna be, chat. We are still planning to reload my save, by the way. This seems like Titan, or not Titan, Tyrant boss fight material to me. Just waiting for the credits to roll. I mean, I would be okay with it. Like, if I accidentally beat the game. Seems like a really small area. Void security room, no need to search this place. Elevator shaft, mind your step. Okay, so when you go towards the B4 main shaft, something's gonna happen.
Don't shoot!
Fuck is this? Everyone's favorite Stars character, Enrique.
Are you okay, Rebecca?
Where is everybody?
They should have arrived here before me. Haven't you seen them?
Who is this?
That's unfortunate. If we go straight from here, we should arrive at an old mansion which Umbrella uses for research. Come on, let's go.
Wait, Billy.
I gotta find Billy.
Billy Cohen? You mean you found that criminal?
This character was in the intro.
Separated and
No point worrying about him. He won't make it. Come on, let's go.
But he's got my shotgun.
Please. I need to find him. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you.
Rebecca... All right. Just be careful.
I thought he was gonna shoot me.
I never saw him again.
Oh. Take the elevator key. Beginning to think I should just go and fucking save. I feel like I've done loads of stuff in here. And like, it's none of it's bad. I've got loads of health. Like, will I ever need to go back into that room where I left the two hunters? I mean, we're kind of nailing it. Let me see your ammo again. There's also there's one more handgun bullet box, I think, in the other room. You might be okay. I mean, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and save. And then... Oh. Well, I'm gonna go and save in a minute, I guess. And when I do, we can always go back to a previous one, right? If this is no good. Let's see if there's any items there. Look like it. Is that the elevator? I'm guessing so. And I can take it all the way to B4. That seems relatively safe at B4. It's not working right now. Keyhole. Elevator has been activated. Oh, this is the boss fight. Oh, well, we're about to find out real soon. Whether or not I'm okay, huh? Billy's sitting at the bottom of a hole like she's coming back, right? Oh my god, okay. Well, I thought that bullet would have done more to you, but okay. That also didn't do anything. Okay, that one did. That's no good. Really? Oh my god, how are you supposed to do any damage to him? Like, without the magnum? Just constant running until he swipes? Like, that's impossible. Okay. Right, we know. I'm gonna bring the fucking magnum ammo with me, that's what I'm gonna do. Right, we have a lot to go back to. However, not much of it was that dangerous. There was, what, 2 hunters? Whatever they're called. And that was about it. Resident Evil is like a time loop game. Yeah. You are entering an insane world. I want to ask Flower, seeing as you know, is it worth me bringing all my items to the cable car? I don't know because I did the mod. I feel like I could bring a lot of items to the cable car and be totally okay. Alright, Rebecca, we have no items. Chat, you know what time is? You've been here long enough, you should know what the time is. Weeb disco time. Yep, that's it. Oh no, I didn't. I went out the wrong door. I don't know what's out here. I might have left stuff out here to die. Oh fuck, it's in the lift. No, go back in the lift. Just stand there and press the like, stop button. Nope. No. Right, hang on. That's like the longest loading screen ever. Oh, for fuck's sake. God, I'm like coughing up a lung in the background, chat. Jesus Christ. I'm like anime dying in the background. Just pick up the red herb, Billy. Okay, any other items in here other than the shotgun? I don't think so. I managed to get all my items. No, Mel, you mustn't go too far with your supply train powers. Your anime sickness. Right, let's see if this counts as a different room. It does. Wonderful. Stop looking at it. God, stop coughing, for fuck's sake. Okay, I don't want Billy to, like, end up with no weaponry, the other side of this, so I am actually going to take some stuff on Billy, just in case it ends, like, in a way that fucks me up. Also, we're done with that now. I don't want it to, like, teleport me to a room or something and then be like, well, you didn't put any weapons on Billy, so... Unlucky twat. Oh, I don't have space, do I? I want to take this. I need the hook shot for right now. I do want to take this with me. Because it will combine with a herb, like, straight away. This is for literally the fight that's coming up. Okay, Billy's got 9 gas canisters. He doesn't need 9 gas canisters. He's just holding on to them because he's got nowhere better to put them. So leave them here. That'll be ink ribbons? No. Where's ink ribbons? Are they near the thing? Do I not have ink ribbons? Ink ribbons are there, okay. Okay, Billy's gonna keep the ink ribbons on him, so that if he does keep my items, then he's got ink ribbons on him. If he doesn't keep my items, then I'll be really, really, really sad. Actually, no, I should just leave him here. But I'll leave him on him for now, because I'm gonna save. But right now, we're not going to save. We're going to get my items together. So, yeah, I'm going to leave this red herb. Just for the time being. This red herb and these magnum bullets just for the time being. But we will be grabbing them. We'll take that. We'll take that. Billy can grab this. No, Billy. It was like the equivalent of not leveling up a party member in an RPG and another story pivotal fight later at like level 20. Yeah. Billy needs this. Flower, I do have a question. That factory area seemed pretty small. Does it open up to a bigger area, or is that like the last area of the game? Because I have heard that the factory area is the last area of the game. And if that's all it is, it's really not a lot. There's a much bigger area after it. Okay, understood.
You stay here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's through one of the locked doors, the many locked doors that we don't have access to. Yeah, I'm assuming if I kill this fella, I should be able to get back to this area relatively safely through the cable car. At least I hope. Like, you would assume you have to be able to get back through with a cable car, because otherwise I won't be able to get anywhere, and it would suck.
This way.
Okay.
This way! Can't carry this now. This is good though, chat. This is not something that I usually get to do in these games. I'm going into this area with like built-in knowledge. Like I know what's coming up. Fuckers can't get me. Right, we're gonna leave this behind for the time being. Time loop powers, exactly. We're gonna take this. And we are going to take... Wait, do I need the hook shot at any point? I haven't seen it yet. I do need it. Maybe I'll come back up here and grab it at some point, I don't know. Well, it's safe anyway. It's in a safe spot. I need to be able to take the Magnum. I think I'm going to drop off the grenade launcher after I do the fight. I'm hoping that taking the Magnum and the Magnum ammo will be enough for the Tyrant fight.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Come on.
Roger.
Alright, now we make a save. All of my items are over here in like a somewhat central space. Now we make a save. And chat, with that, a fine opportunity for me to go and take a small break. So, let's leave all this gubbins behind, shall we? And, yeah, I guess we will, when I come back, kill that leech fella. Hopefully with 3 napalm grenades. I'm hoping that's enough. And then we'll head to that new area. where we have a bunch of insider knowledge. However, in the meantime, folks, enjoy the clip break screen of all my spooky clips over the years, and I will see y'all in a couple of minutes. Fuck it. Oh no, I've been killing the little ones! No! I like how I shouted a no as I killed another one. What the fuck? That was bullshit.
Stop joking around. I'm seriously concerned about this.
York's message exact
Sorry,
chat.
Patty.
What am I going to do with you, Zach?
By the way, did you change your hair color back in order to signify some important decision you made?
This fucking conversation on the side,
Yeah.
for fuck's sake.
I guess I did. After losing everything, I finally found my true self. So I've decided to accept everything that comes to me from this point on.
I think that color looks great on you.
Really? Thanks, Zach. I'll never give up. I'm determined to overcome my cursed blood, whatever it takes.
And you will. That's why York chose you to be his assistant, you know. He always knew you had it in you.
Wow, he really thought that highly of me?
What exactly did you see?
What is he
Someone
doing
forest,
in the background, by the
standing
way? Is he
under honest
pretending to write a
tree.
note?
Not a goddess. A little different. A ghost? Yeah, maybe it was a ghost.
What's he doing?
What makes you think that?
We found this on the ground there. When a
Got
ghost
no
stopped
fucking
me.
paper! Keith! You kind of skip the scene you're in?
Hey, you. You better be getting this on tape.
She tried to get away, but couldn't.
Oh no!
Go before the same
Oh!
thing happens to us.
Jump! Oh. Fuck you. Oh god, that's a lot of... Oh, Jesus Christ!
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
Also... Fuck's sake, Lynchy! I was trying to do a sound effect! Oh! Lynchy's like, go forward! I can't! I don't know where I am, Lynchy! I've lost myself. Someone do inform me. What's a gondola?
This is from a hidden camera. A bonus for the designer. It's a secret.
A bonus?
Oh, they're full of it. Those Navy muscle heads shutting me out and starting this mess.
Air unit area roundup battle.
It's dangerous to fight there. Oh.
Why?
Oh, if the air system is broken, not only will there be no air, but there will be a pressure buildup and the building will collapse.
Damn.
Oh my god.
And if all that air leaks into the ocean, the air will expand and cause a blowout phenomenon above water. We've got to tell Clancy and make him stop.
Oh boy. Fishling, welcome in. Is this the actual voice acting? Please tell me it's a fan dub. No, this is the actual voice acting.
Fuck you, Morbo.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I wasn't ready for that.
Look! Over there! You see that?
Just shoot him. Just shoot him. Do it. Just end it. End it. Shoot him! Oh, dance music. Alright, I'm back, everybody. Hello! Ah, right, we've saved. It's time to enact the plan. TM. Let's do it. Come with me, Billy, to a world of you falling in a hole. Get off! Get off! Huh. 2 napalm shots, huh? Can we launch Rebecca off the edge instead of Billy? You know what? I like Rebecca. I think Rebecca gets a bad rap. If it wasn't for Rebecca, I'd have no healing items. Sure, maybe she takes a little more damage. But you know. Who of us can't say sometimes we're having a bad day and we're taking a little bit more damage, you know? Mental damage. Billy. Nah, he's definitely had some days where he takes more mental damage. You kidding me? You seen that tribal tattoo he's got? He takes mental damage from that every day since it became, like, completely unfashionable to have. It's like a constant debuff. Right, so as far as I'm concerned, I should have free access now. There's no Leech Man. We got rid of Leech Man. So, if we need to come back on the cable car for something, we should be good. There is a temptation to move everything onto the cable car, but I don't think I'm that. I don't think I'm quite there yet, chat. Grab the Magnum. I've got a lot of bullets in this Magnum. 2 full rounds worth? Like, pretty good. Start the cable car. Skip the cutscene. Right, we're gonna do something here, chat. We're gonna grab one. We're gonna use it. You can do that. How many hours into this game now and I find out that the use button allows me to also combine? Good son of a... Alright, it's fine. Well, we know this is locked, but... What? RE0, why? I'm assuming that means Flower also now finding out that functionality exists. So that's the safe room in there, right? And then the lift down. I mean, we want to go in there because we want to get the map. However, I also feel like it's pointless for me to save right now, because we can go and get everything done up to turning the cable car on. If that cabinet has anything. It sure does! Alright, game. Alright. Chill. Let's grab some more ink ribbons. I mean, yeah, not exactly a document in the game explaining that, no. Let's say, kind of fucked up, really. I want to pick these up so I can put them back down so that they appear on my items. Same with this. Mail, heads up, heard the town fireworks display is this Friday being set off at 8 PM, almost like they planned it for Extra Life. Well, that's nice. We'll get a bunch of fireworks go off while we're playing EDF. We have a key we're going to pick up, along with anything else we might pick up. I think right now we don't need the Magnum. So we need the Magnum. We leave all this stuff in here. So, yeah, I'm not quite ready to make a save yet, because I know where I need to go. There are 2 hunters I'm going to have to fight. And by fight, I mean run straight past. So, we're going to go do that, get the key. When we get the key and bring it back up here, that's where I can then make the save, I think. So, we're going to go down to this one. Right? And then grab that. Is it that one? Or is it like B2 or something? I don't know. Either way. We know, as long as I don't see that cutscene with the fella at the elevator shaft, then I'm safe. So don't go anywhere near the elevator shaft. Don't ride the cable car down, basically. As long as I don't ride the cable car down, there's no way for me to get, like, soft-locked. With none of my weapons on me. Right, so it's in here. There's a chance here I'm going to take a bunch of damage, but I think we'll probably be okay. And if I'm not, then what we had to redo is kind of minimal. And it saves me an ink ribbon. I think it's a good play. As long as I don't get hit like more than 3 times by these hunters, we should be okay. I don't see anything else. We'll look at it anyway, just to make sure that we didn't need to do that. I don't think we did. Right, okay, here we go. Wish me luck. Wow. Well, we're gonna have to heal. But I think I'm fine with that. Too quick. Yeah. Thing is that, like, even when you attack them, they're not really... You're not really going to take less damage. Which makes it really not worth... Maybe I'll take it, but not use it. Like, I'm really close to dead. And I'm pretty sure if the tyrant hits me once, I'm gone. Or maybe I can get one hit in. I don't know, there's part of me that's like, if I honestly, like, use it now, her paper skin is gonna take one hit and be in danger anyway, so... Okay. Well, this is where we would make the save. Also, this area's music is really good. I'm pretty happy with how that went. All things considered. I think that went pretty well. I need to grab the key again, don't I? Need to drop the ink ribbons, grab the key. Equip the magnum. Key into the slot. Skip this. Key's gone now, right? Yep. Very good. Yeah, you're not wrong, Flower. They are way too fast. Hunters in this game. Well, I say, I genuinely don't think you take less damage attacking them than you do just running past them. Like, obviously I would kill them in certain scenarios, I think. Like, if they were, in the way, in, like, a transitional space or something. But, like, I don't think I'm ever going back to that room again. So, really no reason for me to kill them. Like this turntable, it's like they were baiting players who'd done RE2 original with a turntable boss fight. I mean, I did say, I saw this, and I was like, well, we're going to be doing the boss fight here. And then they just had me on a cutscene that went down to the bottom. Wonder if I can check. No need to search this place. Don't say. No need to search this place. How about I be the judge of that? There might be, like, loads of goodies in there. Lady? Alright, chat, hear me out. I think animation lock is the problem here. I reckon this fella only takes damage when he looks like he's taking damage. So if I shoot lots while he's not, like, crumpled... Well, while he's crumpled over, rather, I don't think he's going to take damage. So that was a mistake on my part. That was poorly played by me. And again, I wasn't expecting him to get into the animation. Oh, he's dead! I got an achievement for it, everything! Wait, factory complete? Is that it? Is that the whole area? Am I done? That's the smallest area ever. Didn't get me. You can have a random sound effect.
That works for me!
That works for me! Right. So we're on B4. We can go to B1. That sound effect works for me! Yeah. Select the floor. Wait, well, if I go to level 2, is that new? Am I not on level 4? Chat? It says I'm on level 3. That's decidedly level 4. What's your favorite B? B-17 bomber.
Playtime is over. You and your friends no longer amuse me.
Oh no.
Good riddance. Now nothing will stop me from getting my revenge.
Alright, one-winged angel, motherfucker. Alright, so that's the treatment plant. I'm not getting out of this lift, by the way. Level 2. That is... That's B1. So where the fuck does 1 up from here go? Where does this go? Huh. I guess, why am I shocked? Like, that makes sense, that it would come up at the training facility, I guess. We never did go through that segment, so the fact that that's there on the map makes sense. Okay. Alright, game. Let me shoot. An a-hole. Well. The game giveth, the game taketh away. The door is now unlocked. Oh, that's that door. Right, okay. I get it. Okay. Cool. Let's go save. We did the boss fight. I feel okay saving. I might keep the Magnum on me for the time being. Like, I'd kind of like to keep it for boss fights only, but I don't have a shotgun. I could go get one, but I don't have any ammo. And those things take a lot of shots. Otherwise, with pistol. Not worth it. Right, so, let's save. Oh, we save and then we go to the treatment facility room or whatever the fuck it was. There is a typewriter. Record your data? Yes. Yes, I'd like to record my data. Game is very quiet now. Like, I miss the ambient music that used to play in Resident Evil. Well, at the very least, why can't I have save room music? Why must you not allow me save room music, game? What is your fucking problem? Like, if you don't want to do music everywhere else because you want to keep it tense or something, that's fine. But give me save room music, man. We could make save room music for you. Bring back the basement theme. What, the trumpets? The fart trumpets? Alright, well, we're gonna go back to the elevator. Brave Boy buff is now in effect. I want to point out that Morbo accidentally predicted the wastewater treatment area last stream. Did he? Yeah, I want them to bring back the fart trumpets, I'll be honest. I do have way more healing back at the other spot. I say way more. I like one more first aid spray and another mixed herb. I guess when you have none, that is like way more. Predict everything blows up in the end. There'll be a timer. The end will have a timer and you must run away. RE1 happens too as well, Mael, don't remember. Yeah, but that doesn't mean they can't have their own timer. They're gonna let the gas out in the building in order to cleanse all of the leeches. And if we're in there, we'll die. Quick, we gotta get out. We got 10 minutes. Oh no, the tyrants come back. They could absolutely do that. Billy? Billy! You got my shotgun! Uh-oh. Good luck with that, Billy! Wow, he really got fucking bodied by that thing. Oh, Billy went down the sewer chute. Billy going to Poop Town. Rip Billy. Everyone pouring out for old Billy. Hope he's had his shots, yeah. Could have thrown you the shotgun first. You imagine. Come on, Billy, man. Throw me the shotgun while you're drowning. I'll pour one out for each of his big balls. Wait, so that would be 4, damn it. A weird camera angle. Oh, hello. That's definitely... Nothing's gonna jump out of that at any point in the game, surely. Is this the room that Wesky and Birkin, Big Billy Balls Birkin, were looking through us before? Damn area power supply panel. Designate a point to receive power. Power can be supplied to any location up to 2 points away. Change points. No. I don't know what the fuck that is. Then she's like, what? Big balls Billy Birkin. Right, if they haven't put... Okay, never mind. They've absolutely put ink ribbons here. I was about to say, if they've put a save here with no ink ribbons on it, I'd be very sad. What have we done since I saved? Like, absolutely nothing, right? We saw a cutscene with Billy. We don't need a save right now. The lift isn't working, the power doesn't seem... Oh. You saw Billy and said you were a brave boy. Thanks for the play-by-play. That probably did happen in exactly those words. Right, so I need to figure this out then. I don't know what room I'm in. I guess. Maybe control room? Okay, I understand. Now I understand. Maybe here? Yeah, I fucked it. I've got to catch these two at the bottom of, like, one of my first two presses. I think maybe the one above the one I was just on. Like, this one has to be one, I think. And then that one. No. I think that second one was bad. It says 2 points away. I'm assuming that's 1, 2. So this is why I think that one has to be on. But then that makes me think that that would go to there, but maybe this one also counts. Okay. And that would light that one up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, it's this one. Whoa, look at this area! Looks like power has been restored. Alright, you know what? I said I hadn't done anything to warrant saving, but... I kinda don't want to do that puzzle again. We have enough ink ribbons going currently, I think. I should be okay. Arabian Loopy, welcome in. Where is Charlie? I mean Billy. Wait, is Charlie his real name? New law? New law drop? We were trying to guess his real name earlier. We did not come up with Charlie. We had like Reginald. He went to get milk and cigarettes, and he's never coming back. He looks like Charlie Sheen. I guess he does a little. He's got like a Charlie Sheen like Jaw. Why is that the one you're focused on? Okay, that should be all on. Nice amount of handgun bullets. What does this map look like that we're in right now? Just a big room. Big old room. With bottles in it. Well, you know what we're gonna go do? Oh, let's make sure there's nothing else in here first. Ooh, hello. No. Wait, no, I can use. We learned this earlier. Use. Combine. Yes. That wasn't me trying to go over to that panel, by the way. That was the 3D action camera. Freaking out and sending me all over the fucking shop. Grab it. Oh, can't use this one, though. Can't use and combine that one. Understood. Kind of feel like I should probably... You know what, I'm not leaving anything near the fucking typewriter like that again, because this camera angle obscures it completely. Like, I've got some herbs here somewhere that I put down on the floor. Where, though, is anyone's fucking guess. I'm gonna leave the herbal mix behind for now, I think. But I am gonna take the Molotovs, because we get a leech monster. I don't think the Magnum will even kill it. I could be wrong. I've yet to try the Magnum on a leech monster, so I can't say that for sure, but I think we've read enough documents in the game that were like, you have to kill it with fire. I realize I fucking missed one. Let's hope Magnum gets it. Get off, dude, get off. Oh god, he explodes. Okay, well the Magnum can do it. Get off. The door doesn't have a handle. Square-shaped hole in the door. Okay. That one zombie is about to get his shit absolutely rocked by a Magnum shot, chat. almost happened. The weird spaghetti monster gets a really toned down ass before it explodes. There's another save room over there. Intriguing. Is this the whole treatment plant, I wonder? Can we get an idea of just how much we've got to do here? Oh, this is a big area, huh? Yeah, this is... I mean, this is obviously the last area of the game, but it's also pretty big. Almost none of them are empty. What about the one that I can see that's glowing, that is clearly an item that I can pick up? Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. Pinball machines, like nothing you've ever seen before. Unfortunately, it's broken, can't be used. Does that mean, like, canonically, Rebecca was like, man, I could play some fucking pinball right about now. But I'm really sad that I can't. See, I think it was a good job that we did a bunch of running around as Rebecca in the laboratory and getting used to playing as Rebecca, because now the game's taken away the safety net that is playing as Billy. Where's this place that looks like a building site that has a bar and pinball? Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be like a break room, but it really did look like a bar. Alright, we've still got 3 more Molotovs. I'm not going to save yet. I'm just going to carry on. Anything that I did there I could do better. And quicker. Alright. Onwards. Is it bad that we're talking about how much I was missing the music, but now there's some, like, electrical hum in the background? Like, that's enough for me. I'm now much more satisfied than I was. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd like some music. But I'll take the electrical hum over nothing. Climb that? No, you might be able to. You can climb that. Oh, and that'll get me up to the key card. So we're gonna have to reconvene with Billy at some point, and he's gonna use the forklift. He's forklift certified, I assume. And I'm not. That's the issue here. Yeah. Yeah. No, never mind. I need a battery. That's what the issue is. Billy's forklift certified, therefore he can use it. That would be a really funny caveat to the game. Just to really throw another, like, fuck you in the direction of Rebecca's toolkit. Rachel is STARS certified, remember. Couldn't even get a fucking name right. Damn, son. Rebecca, there we go. Rachel. What was that noise? It sounded like a pig. I'm hoping that shows up on the map now. It does. Good. That's the handle. Oh, it's me on the grate. That's what that noise is. That's a open staircase? It appears to be open. Hang on. It is. Where does that go? B6. Go down? Let's go down. Toffle, they actually have rooms like that on oil rigs and other remote workstations where the workers tend to live on site. Gives them somewhere to go on their off hours. Interesting. Complimenting the fact she had a forklift certificate. You also called her Rachel. Still Wasted Deep, a horror game from this year. Set on oil rig, sorry, bunch of recreational areas in the game, really interesting location work. I guess it has to have that stuff, now I think about it, because, like, they don't, people in the oil rigs or whatever, they work there, like, and live there, don't they? These controls regulate the supply and drainage of water in the tanks and control of the rotation of the railing. Your workers literally go mental without them. Yeah, well, I mean, it's like you're living on an oil rig, and that's your... It's where you work, it's where you play. So, like, without access to recreational areas or whatever, they would basically be completely devoid of any ability to have any social life. Can't do anything with it now. Why not? Stupid fucking device. Yeah, you can't just fuck off down the pub. Except, yes, they can, because it's built in. Hey. Well, there's only one thing we haven't done with this device, which is this. So... Alright, well, that's no good to me. As of right now, that device is useless. Reservoirs room. I kept looking at that sign thinking it said Reservoir Dogs. It's Billy! Oh, Billy's coughing up some fish.
Rebecca, where am I?
Rachel, you made it.
You're safe now.
My name's Rebecca. Whatever. Raquel, I don't care. Are you forklift certified? Oh, bones.
What could have done this?
They must have been used as test subjects in Marcus's research. He must have kept messing around with the mother virus.
Billy?
We have Billy back. Does Billy have his stuff? Billy has his stuff. Billy! Fuck yeah! Right, I mean, that's locked, so we're going back up, but... I guess we can look at it, right? It's locked from the other side. I'm guessing this needs a key card, maybe? It looks more like a panel. But it just says locked from the other side. Which usually means I'm gonna come from the other side, but... It looks like it's got a keypad. Seems strange. Like, my argument to it's locked from the other side would be it's clearly locked from the keypad. Isn't it? Shotgun ammo, yeah, yeah. Shotgun ammo, yeah, yeah. Right. What can we do with old Rebecca here in this puzzle? Oh my god, I can go up and down the ladder! I didn't realize that. Oh, well that changes everything.
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, so... No. I think... This is one of those, like, rotation puzzles. Actually, like, in the grand scheme of things. Is that enough? You happy with that? No? A little bit more? Like, I bet if I do this... and get the other side of this one. Oh no, I can't get the other side. Have I fucked this? Already? Rebecca, can you, Rebecca, go outside. See if you can reset this, Rebecca. Okay, come back in. The fact that Billy's up here leads me to believe that yes, I can reset it. How did this happen? What wizardry did they employ at Umbrella? Well, now I'm just confused because... I guess I could do this. Get Billy, get him. No, Billy. Billy. I guess I could do that. Whoa, camera, for fuck's sake. You need to have, like, a little bit of tolerance. Rotate. Okay. I need music. This is my new box pushing music. Can't. Oh, to be fair, it is far too quiet. I wasn't expecting this to be the song that came up, but I have a button of random Goober music, and this is the one that came up. I guess it works. Are you fucking joking, game? Alright. It's gonna be like that. Alright, let's get a different one. See, look, they could just put this music on. That'd have been great. While Billy's pushing boxes around. Billy pushed the box. Oh, you have got to be shitting me. Oh. Okay. Hang on. Okay, hang on. No, that's no good. Because Billy needs to be in there. God damn it. Rotate. Billy, get in there. Okay, now rotate left. Right, new song. No, we had that one. New song. No, new song. Okay, this'll do. Nope, Billy. Billy. Okay. I think climb back up. Rotate it back to the right again. And then I'm just hoping that if I can, like, push... Like, I might have pushed that one too far in. Honestly. I was a little overzealous with that. I'm hoping that this, like, kind of connects up. You get me? Alright, I think Billy needs to be on top of the box. So he doesn't get, like, his shit kicked in by the moving rotors. Okay, rotate it back to the left again. I feel like I could have done this a lot better. But... Oh, shit. God damn it. Does that connect? I mean, sort of. Right? Like, Rebecca can stand on that tiny little bit. Can Billy do it? If Billy could do it, Rebecca could definitely do it. No. No, Billy can't do it. Rebecca, I think you're fucked. By you, I think I mean both of us. I think I've got to move this fucking thing back again. It's too dangerous to do that now. This seems like, I gotta be honest, don't get me wrong, if you got like crushed between a box or something, it would suck, but it seems like one of the least dangerous pieces of machinery I think I've ever seen in my life. it moves too fucking slow. Come on, game, be kind. Be kind. Wait, one of the boxes doesn't even fucking float. One of the boxes doesn't float? Am I supposed to put 3 wooden boxes next to each other? Is that why I fucked up? Well, hang on, let's just see if I can even get across that in that weird diagonal shape first. No. Right, she won't even, like, go on to this bit, so that's completely fucked. That's where the other box has got to go. Okay. Alright, well, you're gonna get more Goober music, chat, as I continue fucking pushing boxes around. Should I get, like, the theme for, like, the Sokoban game on? Hang on, you're not gonna... Things aren't gonna be moving on screen for a hot second, chat. Just bear with. ZX Spectrum Sokoban. Oh my god, listen to it, it's so happy. Let's turn it down a bit. Shiny Asio, have a good night. Take care. Hope everyone has a nice weekend. I'll be doing a 24-hour charity marathon on the weekend, so should be an interesting one. You have a good time. Have I already fucked this? I have. Hey, Rebecca, go reset it. I fucked it. Underrated sound chip. Yeah. Lena, you, if you like underrated sound chips, you probably like, the Commodore 64 sound chip. The SID. In fact. Commodore 64 Ghosts, Goblins. OST. Here you go. I'm gonna put some fucking music on. It's gonna be great. Is it this one? The title was really good as well, though. This is the Ghosts and Goblins Commodore 64 soundtrack. This is Tim Follin, who should be a recognizable name for a lot of people. So I need to move. Okay, I've got to move that one. Oh, tonight is tone. I still think it's really funny, that anecdotal story about Shigeru Miyamoto not believing that they were actually making the sounds on the Super Nintendo chip for Plock. And he had to check to make sure there wasn't any funny business. Rebecca, can you go reset the puzzle for me, thank you? I don't understand how I'm supposed to move this one that doesn't float out of the way. It's actually pretty good Resident Evil music. I have to move that one out of the way. If I move it all the way to the edge, I could get out of the way, as long as I'm not committed to trying to get it into the one space I thought I had to get it into. Yeah, I can. I put it here. Spooky music for Spooky-tober. If all of these cardboard, if all of these wooden boxes don't fit where I need them to go, I'm gonna shit. Get that right out of the way. Yeah, then I rotate this left. Now I should be good to push it forward slightly. Just enough space to be able to get in there. Not quite. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, actually, how is this going to work? So now I can't rotate that round. Have I gone the wrong way round with this? Do I need to go the other side first? Because now if I rotate... Okay, hang on. Might be salvageable. Some of this spooky fucking music. Fucking glorious spooky music. A little bit more. No, no, not like this! Oh, now I may as well push it all the way against the wall. Alright, well, we're committed now. I'm just enjoying listening to this music now. Are we done? We cooked? Oh, we're cooked. We are so cooked. Hey, Rebecca, go and reset the puzzle for me, please. Thank you. Fucking. This is shit. Who made this puzzle? It's not a hard puzzle. It's just that, like, I've got no room for error. It's like a really annoying Sokoban puzzle because it's slow. Slow Sokoban. Slokoban. New genre. Right, well, we first off have to push that fucker out of the way. There's no other recourse. Rotate. What was your favorite part of Resident Evil 0?
It was the bit where I pushed all the boxes around.
Okay. Now, if I push this box toward me, I should be able to get it in that slot that gets it out of the way. Wait, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all. I need to be able to push it back. Hang on. So, if I rotate that round... I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. If I push that down and then rotate, I can get behind it and push it up. I think that's it. But this still has to not be where it is. This still has to move. This has to go this way. Yes. Billy, which one are you pushing? Okay, that's good. Honestly, best part, a real vibe. I'll be honest, I'm not hating it. It's a nice, like, slow section, for sure. Okay, rotate left. Listen to this fucking music that they made on the Commodore 64. Chat, I'm having a malfunction. There's no way for me to rotate this now. I just want to see what happens if I go to rotate it while the box is in the way, because it's not a metal box. Because the thing is, if I push it all the way to the end, I can rotate it, but then I can't get the other one in. Or can I? No, I can't. There's no way to get it in. I could get one into the slot where Billy's currently sat. Reset the puzzle. Sucks, don't it? It does, Flower. It does sucks. You're not wrong. At least I've got good music. How do you make a sound chip from this era sound like this? It's insane. Chat, has anyone got any like chiptune old game music that I should listen to? I know things like the Pictionary theme and all that sort of stuff. I've heard those ones before, but have you got anything? I'm intrigued. Alright, you rotate this to the right. God, this is so good, man. just trying to think in my head of how I'm going to get it into this space. So I'd have to push it down here up against this railing and hope that that gives me enough space to get behind it. And I could get a little bit behind it from here, but I also need to be able to rotate everything. The final one has to be like a straight push. Oh yeah, this song's really fucking good as well. It's really good creepy music, like for a Sid chip as well. Like listen to that build up, the like the in the background. Can't be the answer, though. Like, is this really the intended like solution? I hope not, because it pisses me off if it is. I think this is the intended solution. That's fucked up. Just like to point out. That was an extremely fucked up Sokoban puzzle. Man, what would Rebecca have done if she never found Billy again? She'd have never been able to get out of this place. She doesn't have the ability to push boxes. She'd just be mixing herbs and crying in the corner. Just push the box, Billy. Just push it. Yes! Yes! Alright, chat, we're gonna turn off the music now. As fun as that was. Tim Follin's Ghouls and Ghosts soundtrack. For anyone who's wondering what the hell I was listening to. Alright. Phil! Okay. Billy's not allowed to stand on the box as well, Phil. Despite the fact that he would be totally fine. That's okay. Phil. Curse-chan, get out of here. Yeah. Take the handle. Wait, what is this? While I'm over here. Nothing. Understood.
This way.
Roger.
Okay, I could continue on to wherever the next thing is that uses this handle. Or, alternatively, and what I think we're gonna do here, is go back to the fucking save room. So we're on B7. If I go back... that way? And then that takes me to the forklift, which takes me to the stairs. Which gets me back to that room, eventually, that has the elevator in it. And then that's got my save in it. Chat, there is a small possibility, don't count on it, with extra life and everything that's going on. But there is a small possibility that I may, between... Ooh. Zandra. With the jump scare. Didn't get me though, so you can have a random sound effect. That's me making that noise. But hello, Zandra. I was gonna say don't count on it, but there's a small chance that between now and next time I play Resident Evil 0, I might go on some sort of supply run bringing all my stuff from the cable car station. Hello. How do you get to the... There it is. Idle. Okay, next. We all good? Okay, all good. Yeah, that room that we can now unlock is going to have loads of, like, shit to do in it. It does lead to another safe room. So I'm wondering if maybe I should go and grab my ink ribbons and head over there. Instead of saving in here. But I am also worried that it's going to be a bunch of, like, enemies to fight and stuff. Whereas here will be safe, ironically. Okay. Got that stuff on you, I've got this stuff on me. We're probably fine. I'm gonna do it there. So yeah, chat, like I said, very, very small possibility I might do a supply run, and when I come back I might have a bunch of stuff in this room or in a similar room somewhere nearby. Instead of in the other facility area, the laboratory area, sorry. But don't count on it. Because, as we've said earlier, this weekend, Friday until Saturday 7 PM till 7 PM, there's going to be a 24-hour charity marathon for Extra Life. So there's a good chance I'm not going to get any free time to do things off-stream for Resident Evil 0. But we will be returning to this next Monday. For now, however, that's going to be it, chat. That's it for the stream. I'm going to save my data. And we've done it. That's another Resident Evil in the bag. You're going to have to turn up next Monday at 7 PM if you want to see what I would imagine has to be the finale. I think we're there. We're in the final area. We've done a bunch of it already. I think...
I'll check it out.
Okay.
This way.
Okay.
Didn't mean to do that. I think, given how... Like, this area is reasonably large, don't get me wrong. But there aren't that many rooms for us to check that I don't think we get this done in one stream, for sure. It's nowhere near as big as the other place was, the mansion. And that, like, we were more or less done in one stream, so... Anyway, there we go, folks. That's it. Thank you very much for coming along. I will see you again tomorrow. That'll be at 7 PM UK time. You can join me again tomorrow, where I'm going to be doing some co-op with our very own Floor Reverie. We're going to be doing the finale of the Chris and Piss campaign. So, you can join me for that on Resident Evil 6. But otherwise, everyone, have a great rest of your night. I'll catch you again later in the week.